Hey everyone, please excuse the mediocre condition of my skin today. I really wanted to share with you a blush combination that I have been rocking for quite some time now, and I've been wearing this look non-stop ever since I discovered it. And every time I try to wean off and try a new a different blush combination or try out reverting back to my old ones, I always go back to this particular one because I think it really complements my skin tone and it's just really work friendly, and I don't know, I just absolutely love it. So I thought I'll share with everyone today. The great news about this blush combination is I think the products that I've used are really affordable, and if you live in the States, they are quite easily accessible. I'm not sure, I don't think in the UK it's as accessible, and if you or in Europe, as the same goes for Australia where I live, I'm not able to get any of these, like the two products. They were very kindly sent to me from overseas from a very lovely fellow YouTuber. And yeah, so these are the products that I'll be using. This is the NYC Color Cheek Glow Powder Blush in Park Avenue Plum. And this is the Physicians Formula Glow and Mood Boosting Blush in Natural. So this is like a very tawny, neutrally brownish plum color. And as you can probably tell, it's quite a harder consistency blush. It's much more, it's not really as malleable. I'm not sure if you can tell the color here. The lighting's really bad. It's quite overcast here in Melbourne. So that's the one on my ring finger. And it's a very, very light. I like these kind of blushes because, I don't know, I quite like to dip my brush in and I don't know, really get into the blush. So like with softer pigmented blushes, there's a lot more room for mistakes, I guess. Whereas with this one, I basically am able to build the color quite easily. And then the Physicians Formula is a medium to soft sort of consistency. So it's just like normal regular blushes these days. And it's quite pigmented as well. This is the one in natural. I think there's one in rose, I think, and warm if I'm not mistaken. But this is the one in natural, and it's really lovely smelling and looking as well. I don't know, it's just absolutely gorgeous, I think. And I think I like the natural one much more than the rose one because I'm quite prone to redness on my cheeks, so I think this one enhances my particular skin condition much more than the really rosy colored blush. So without further ado, I'm actually going to demonstrate today how I use these products. It's very, very easy. It's completely foolproof, and I feel kind of embarrassed demonstrating this to you because it's just too easy, really. So I like to use the tawny looking blush as the sort of contouring color. So I just use my Sephora Professional. This is the natural foundation brush, and it just looks it quite looks like the 109 from MAC's, just like a round-ish kind of quite densely packed brush. And I just go in, and swirl it. Really get into the product. There's not much that comes out. And then just pop it right under my cheekbone. So as you can see, it does give off a little bit of a very natural, neutrally, it looks kind of peachy on the camera, but it's quite, I think it's much darker in real life. And then I do the same for the other side. And I just pop it right under the cheekbones and towards the back half of my cheek. So I don't really go on to the apples of my cheeks, really. And then I spread that out liberally and blend it out. So this is just to give you a more it like sort of warms up your complexion really, and I think it just works really well with my skin tone. And then I go in with the pinky looking blush, the pinky colored blush, and I just use a round blush brush really. This is the Models Prefer Professional airbrush brush, and this is really nice and soft. I actually really like this blush brush. It's actually really nice and soft, and I just go pretty easy on the pink blush because it is quite pigmented, so I just lightly swirl it on top and just pop it on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm really just barely touching my cheeks because this particular Physicians Formula blush is quite pigmented, whereas the NYC Color one is much less pigmented and it's very buildable, so I really do sort of like buff it into my skin, whereas the Physicians Formula one, I just pop it on the apples of my cheeks just to give it a really nice pinky glow. And that's about it really. Just even out the colors, and yeah, you're just really supposed to see a little bit of pink or a hint of pink on the apples of your cheeks or the highest point of your cheek, and that is about it. So as you can see, it's a really nice like warm tone color on my cheeks. And for anyone who has like similar coloring to me, or faces the same sort of like you're looking for a blush that's not too reddy, so reddy because I do have a lot of redness in my cheeks, this is just perfect because it just warms up my complexion and just gives like a really nice pink glow on the apples of your cheeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, if you can call it that, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!